Hello and welcome back to Adam's Tutorials. This week I'm refilming a video I did a long time ago, which I recently viewed again and noticed that it was very dark. So I thought I might film this again for you guys so you can actually see better what I'm doing. This video is my favourite method of creating heatless curls. For this you will need a hairband of some sort. I like this one that is suede because it's a bit more grippy and stays better in my hair. A hairbrush and maybe some bobby pins, and that's about it. I do this sometimes before I go to bed and then leave it in overnight, and then the next morning I can take it out and I will have nice curls. But it's also something that you can actually just wear during the day, and then if you have a party at night, take it out and you'll have curls. So that's why I like this method, because it actually looks quite cute. You want to start off with ever so slightly damp hair. Now if you have washed your hair, I would recommend blow drying it almost to dry, so just ever so slightly damp, or taking a spritzer bottle and spritzing a little bit of water in your hair. That will work too. Start off by combing out your hair. It's nice and smooth, and then with the centre part divide it down the middle at the back as well. And take your hairband and put it on top of your head, hippie style, like so. And then what I like to do is to start off with a small strand here at the front. I'm looping this over this hairband, and then taking that tail end and merging that with a new strand of hair, and again looping that over the hairband. Now if you have a lot of hair, you want to make sure you pull it forward a bit so you get it tight enough around here that you have space for all of your hair at the back. And usually I do 2 or 3 wraps on one side first, and then I change to the other side, otherwise it rides up too much. So just loop it over, pulling that tail end through, merging that with a new strand, and then take the new strand and wrap it over. And the tighter you do this, the tighter your curls will be. So if you want a bit looser curls, then don't wrap it too tightly, but I do need to wrap it a little bit tight myself, otherwise it unravels on me, especially if you have shorter pieces at the front. When you reach the back, make sure you have enough space by kind of pulling these apart, and then just continue wrapping. Until you have nothing left. Now this tail end I usually tuck under, and then I grab a bobby pin. I only have large ones here, huh? Oh well. And pin that underneath so it stays. And usually 2 bobby pins is enough for me to hold it, but depends a bit on your hair of course. And then usually I take this band and kind of move it upwards a little bit, so it looks like I just have a band in my hair. And then you can of course accessorize with a nice hair clip, and no one will know you're actually just trying to curl your hair, and they will all think it's a cute updo. And also quite nice in the summer to keep your hair out of the way. By the way, if you want to know how I made this hair clip, I have a tutorial for that as well, so please click the I information button at the top and it will take you right to that video. Several hours later, and it's time for the big reveal. I really hope my hair dried enough. Like I said, normally I leave this overnight, but since it's during the day now and I want to get this video up tonight, I hope it's dry enough. So we'll see. So take out the bobby pins and then just start unwrapping your hair. Oh, there seems to be a bit of curl there. It is a wee bit tangled at the back. There we go. What I do like to do is to brush it through very gently, a little bit. Loosen up the curls by taking them little strands and sort of wrapping them around your fingers a little bit. And running your hands through it. I think it works really quite well, and for me these stay in quite a long time, as long as the air humidity isn't too high. I guess that depends a little bit on your hair texture. I have quite hard to curl hair, it doesn't want to curl very well with heat, so this is a method I use fairly often, and these stay in really well for me. Definitely a day or so. If you use some hairspray, they will stay in really nicely. So I hope you liked this refilm of this quick and easy heat-free hair tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you like, and also check out my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, even though I don't use it very much. And I really hope to see you all next week. Bye everyone!